So how about this? We've got a game on our hands now. The Cardinals trail by just 2, 61-59. Otterbein shooting 44% from the floor. Baldwin Wallace shooting 47%. However, the Cardinals, 45% from beyond the arc, 5 of 11. A tremendous percentage for the Otterbein Cardinals. Colombo, top of the arc, guarded by Fiera Cruz, gets it on the near side wing to Smith. Back to Colombo. Otterbein tried to trap. They get it out to Feaster on the far side wing. Feaster dribbles it over, looking to go inside, and now gets it off to Smith. Smith guarded tightly by Maduri, to the top of the arc to Colombo. Inside on the block, Lemon kicks it out. Feaster swung to Smith. 3 on the way, near side corner, rattles in and out, no good. And coming down with the rebound is Fiera Cruz. Cruz will bring it up the floor for Otterbein, gets it to Cardinal. Cardinal to Maduri on the near side wing. Maduri looking to go inside, instead gets to Fiera Cruz. Swung around to Cardinal in the far side corner. Cardinal gets it back to the top of the arc to Abby Maduri. Maduri waiting for a screen, comes off of it, now turns it down. 10 on the shot clock for Maduri. Gets it into the high post to Cruz. Cruz inside, it's Amariah Huck, left block, goes up in the lane and finishes. And Otterbein has tied up the ball game at 61 with 7:41 and counting here in the final period of action. Penetration by Colombo, lays it up left side, she finishes. 63-61, Baldwin Wallace now in front. Cardinal dribbles it over to Abby Maduri on the near side wing. Maduri to Cruz at the right point. Cruz to Cardinal on the far side wing. Cardinal inside to Amariah Huck, but it was tipped away by Claire Lemon. It'll stay with the Otterbein Cardinals, though, with 7:20 left in the ball game. Otterbein has battled back in this ball game, but they did have a 10-point lead at one point in the second period. And since then, Baldwin Wallace has gotten the lead. They haven't looked back. Abby Maduri to the left point. Allie Cardinal. Cardinal goes inside on the right block to Amariah Huck. Huck goes up left side of the lane. No good on the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Claire Lemon. Lemon gets it off to Mackenzie Colombo. Colombo across half court, guarded by Maduri. Colombo thought about the jumper, now puts it on the deck, trying to be guarded by Maduri, and Maduri going to pick up the reach-in foul. It's going to be her third personal. That's the first personal foul, or the first team foul, excuse me, on Otterbein here in the fourth period of action. As checking in is Monroe with 6:59 to go. Clark is out of the ball game. The inbound comes over on the far side to Smith. Smith trying to penetrate on Cardinal, instead gets it off to Lemon at the right point. To the left point to Colombo. Colombo at the top of the arc, gets it off on the near side wing to Monroe. Monroe to the left point to Colombo. Colombo tried to throw it inside, and it's turned over. Otterbein gets it up the floor as Amariah Huck gets it to Maduri. Maduri pulls a 3 from the right point. No good on the air ball, and the rebound is going to go out of bounds. So Otterbein with 6:36 to go, still trailing by 2 after the air ball 3 from Abby Maduri. Here in the final period of action from the Reich Center, Elijah Gonzalez here with you on the Otterbein Sports Radio Network. Kissel as well as Fiera Cruz with the double team. Turnover by Colombo. Cruz to Cardinal, inside to Kissel, who lost the basketball. That's been the story of the game in transition for the Otterbein Cardinals. They've just been unable to corral those passes inside. And Otterbein still down by 2 as they pick up their 10th turnover of the contest. It's inbounded to Colombo, who will bring it up the floor for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets, guarded by Fiera Cruz. Colombo across half court as she'll set up the offense and kill some clock for Baldwin Wallace. Feaster, far side wing, double team by Fiera Cruz. Cruz and Cardinal there for the double team. Nowhere to go. She gets it to Morano. Morano inside and back out. 3 on the way from Smith. No good on the far side. Rebound tipped out to Feaster on the far side wing. Feaster dribbles it over and gets it to Mackenzie Colombo. 5:51 and the clock moves. Colombo penetrating left side of the lane, lays it up and in. Huge finish that time by Mackenzie Colombo. As for Colombo, she's now got 10 on the ball game. Allie Cardinal across the half-court line to Maduri in the near side wing. Maduri off the screen over to Kissel on the far side. Kissel trying to go inside, gets to Fiera Cruz, back out to Huck. Huck short corner jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Monroe and given off now to Feaster, who brings up the floor for Baldwin Wallace. Gets it to Lemon on the far side. Lemon guarded by Cardinal. They go inside to Feaster. Feaster guarded by Amariah Huck. Feaster trying to penetrate the baseline. A blocking foul is called on Amariah Huck. as Baldwin Wallace will keep the basketball. The game up in Berea has gotten ugly for the Otterbein Cardinals, 86-62. Baldwin Wallace in front of the Otterbein Cardinals. Leading the way for the Cardinals is Matt Hughes with 22 points. Jake Phyllis, 18 points, 7 of 21 from the floor. For Cam Kuhn, for Baldwin Wallace, he's got 27 on the ball game. As they inbound, it was Mackenzie Colombo that knocked it off the back of Danny Kissel and gets the ball back as she gets it to Feaster at the top of the arc. 22 on the shot clock. Monroe goes inside, kicked cross court to Fetched. Fetched, 3 on the way from the far side wing, no good. And there for the rebound is Fiera Cruz. Cruz brings up the floor quickly for the Otterbein Cardinals on the near side wing. Inside to Kirsten Taylor, almost lost the basketball. Goes up in the lane, her shot was blocked. Fiera Cruz there for the rebound, gets it out Danny Kissel. She penetrates left side, kicks it out to Fiera Cruz. Back to Kissel in the far side corner. She penetrates the baseline, a foul is going to be called, as it'll be Otterbein basketball. Smith and Clark to check in for Baldwin Wallace. Out is Fetched along with Lemon. So those two come out of the ball game for BW. Maduri inbounds to Taylor. To the left point to Cardinal. Back to Maduri on the far side wing. Maduri off the screen, goes to the step back. Thought about the 3, instead gets it to Cruz. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kissel inside. Kissel lays it up. She can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out, but Katie Smith comes away with the basketball. 4-point lead still for the Yellow Jackets. About 4 minutes left in the contest. Clark guarded by Cruz at the right point. Trying to go inside, instead gets it off to Smith. Smith penetrates the right side of the floor, and it's an offensive foul. Allie Cardinal takes the charge on the right block as Katie Smith clearly rammed in to Allie Cardinal. And that is the second personal foul on Smith, second team foul on Baldwin Wallace. Abby Maduri out. In comes Amariah Huck. Allie Cardinal will bring the ball up the floor for Otterbein. With Huck in the ball game, you got to expect the ball is going to go her way. She's got 17 on the contest. Cruz into the near side corner to Allie Cardinal. Cardinal to Kissel. Kissel looking to go inside, gets it into Kirsten Taylor. She gets her shot blocked. Taylor gets the offensive rebound though, but threw it away. Colombo will bring the ball up the floor. Otterbein now with 11 turnovers on the contest. Far side wing, it's Smith with the basketball. Smith guarded by Kirsten Taylor. Gets it to Clark at the left point. Clark looking for somewhere to go, gets it to Monroe at the top of the arc. Monroe to Colombo, but it's turned over. Here come the Cardinals in transition, 4-on-2. Kissel, right side of the lane, lays it up, no good. Huck there for the rebound, no good. And it's picked up by Baldwin Wallace. They're out in transition. Here's Clark towards the rim. And we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Danny Kissel, I believe. It will. So with 3:11 left in the game, Danny Kissel picks up her second personal foul. The third team foul on the Otterbein Cardinals of the period. As Fetch checks in, Feaster comes out, and Otterbein in transition has really struggled to be able to finish in transition. However, they have come away now with 12 offensive rebounds after just 3 at the halftime break. Ball on the left point with Smith. To the right point to Colombo. Colombo trying to go inside Otterbein in a 2-3 zone. They go inside, kick it out. Fetch, 3 on the way from the near side wing. No good front rim. Rebound battled for and grabbed by Danny Kissel. Kissel coming up the floor for the Otterbein Cardinals. Gives it off on the near side wing to Cardinal. Cardinal into the corner. Kissel back out to Cardinal on the near side wing. 2:38 left on the game clock. Cardinal over far side wing, Fiera Cruz. Cruz looking to spin and penetrate. Instead gets it to Taylor. 10 on the shot clock. Inside. Amariah Huck, right side of the rim. She's fouled, and that will send Amariah Huck to the free throw line to try and add to her total. Huck is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Otterbein as a team shooting 10 of 13 from the stripe. So Huck looking to add at the free throw line. First one no good for the senior here on senior day. Abby Maduri checks in. Kirsten Taylor comes out. So Amariah Huck to shoot the second one is up and good. 2:25 on the clock. Otterbein down 65-62, and a timeout is going to be taken. It's a 30-second timeout by head coach Connie Richardson, and we'll take one with her here on the Otterbein Sports Radio Network.
Hello and welcome to Cardinal Nation Postgame. I'm Elijah Gonzalez. That's Brendan Shave. The Otterbein Cardinals women's basketball team, they fall 72-67 today at the Reich Center against the Heidelberg Student Princes. And Brendan, a tough loss for the Cardinals, out-rebounded in this game 39-28. But the big story, the free throw shooting. Cardinals really did not shoot well from the free throw line in this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, they really struggled from the free throw line, and, ultimately it really cost them in the game as Heidelberg ended up taking the win.
Yeah, it was really something that they struggled with. Also, the three-point shooting in this ballgame, the Cardinals shooting just 13% from beyond the arc in this game. That's not going to cut it here in the OAC.
Yeah, especially not when you're playing a team like Heidelberg, who's basically right at your same level as far as the standings are concerned.
Now, we talked about the turnovers for both sides. For the Cardinals, it was 15 turnovers. For Heidelberg, 16 in this ball game. Really a tough number for both sides, but Student Princes come out top in this ball game. Did you think some of the key turnovers really came for Otterbein at crucial moments?
Yeah, I mean, with about 20 seconds left, we saw the turnover that really costed them the game. It was a pass, I believe, from it was the point guard, Cardinal, who tried to find Kirsten Taylor, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, it was a tough loss all the way around for the Otterbein Cardinals. Danny Kissel led the way in scoring for 21 points, and Kirsten Taylor with 15. If you're looking at bright spots for Otterbein, those two have to be at the top.
Yeah, and Taylor Peifel did really well as well. I mean, she started off 4 for 4, slowed down a little bit, but then in the fourth quarter actually really started to pick it up. It was unfortunate they just couldn't get the win in the end.
Well, the Cardinals fall 72-67. This has been the Cardinal Nation postgame show. I'm Elijah Gonzalez. That's Brendan Shave. Make sure to catch our broadcast coming up next week. We'll see you later.